deep within the power structure of the Medo-Persian Empire, and then, as history tells us, into the Babylonian Empire, you have this mysterious tribe known as the Magi. They were monotheistic. They were deeply, deeply involved in the study of sciences and maths, but especially in astrology and astronomy. The Magi were very, very respected and even feared. Their mystery carries over. This is why we have the words magic and magician. They come from this word of Magi. They were into the interpretation of dreams, and they became so gifted in their wise teaching and learning that you'll see, for example, even in the Bible, Esther chapter 1 and Jeremiah chapter 39, they were in the king's court for advice. Now, you go to Daniel chapter 2 and you find out that this particular king was not happy with his Magi. He had a troublesome dream, a terrifying dream, and they couldn't interpret it. So he's going to wipe them all out. He's going to exterminate them. Daniel pleads for them, interprets the dream. Not only does he have their happy response, but he's also given a position of authority over the Magi. And it's at this point, this monotheistic tribe is then introduced to the one true God. We believe that right then, Daniel told them, this one God indeed is Yahweh. They continue through the generations to see God's leading and purpose for all mankind, and through ways we still don't know, they are taught that in the stars they're going to get an answer. They're going to see the sky as a giant notebook of God's particular notes on when the deliverer will come, when the Redeemer will be here. And then when we find out Matthew chapter 2, they begin what it looks like over a 900-mile journey to go to Jerusalem and then go down 6 more miles into Bethlehem to see the birth of this child, to see after the birth of this child. They have come to Herod saying, we know that the King of Jews has been born. We've come to not observe, we've come to worship him. And indeed, a few verses later, when they arrive at the house, months and maybe even a year after the birth of Jesus, they have come giving gifts, giving obeisance, and giving worship. Now, I want you to see this because this is very, very powerful. These people were not of the Jewish race, but they were believers. They were pursuers, and they were worshipers. It's an amazing story that we have within the Nativity story of those that really, as Jesus said later on, hungered and thirsted after righteousness. They were indeed fulfilled. And we can see those who pursue the Lord, as Hebrews 1, will be rewarded.